As the president returned to Washington late on Saturday, the face and the swagger were maybe a hint of what was to come. He was back, we had been told, just for a security briefing in the Situation Room. But these images instead captured the most decisive, critical decision of his presidency so far. With his top team around him, he had ordered a strike on Iran's nuclear sites. Within a few hours, he was addressing the nation and the world beyond.
Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier.
We know now that a number of B-2 stealth bombers dropped numerous bunker-busting bombs on the Fordow nuclear site. It's located to the southwest of Tehran, and it's believed to be the country's main nuclear enrichment location. It lies deep underground, beneath a mountain. Navy submarines also fired 30 cruise missiles at other sites. It is not independently clear yet how successful the strikes were. But look at these, taken yesterday by Maxar Technologies. They show what's described as unusual truck activity at Fordow. 16 cargo trucks at the entrance to the site. So did the Iranians manage to move equipment before the strikes? It was only on Friday that the president was talking about a 2-week chance for diplomacy.
Does Iran have 2 weeks, or could you strike before that? Are you essentially giving them a 2-week timeline?
I'm giving them a period of time. We're going to see what that period of time is, but I'm giving them a period of time. And I would say 2 weeks would be the maximum.
But the talks in Geneva with the Iranians were not a success, and his position changed.
There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the most difficult of them all, by far, and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill.
The threat there is clear, that the hardest bit has now happened, and that if he is pushed, he will go after the Iranian leadership. His judgment, it seems, is that one night of decisive, game-changing airstrikes will end Iran's nuclear program for good, but also force the Iranian government finally to de-escalate. It is a huge gamble. In Jerusalem, the Israeli Prime Minister was framing this decision as a new dawn.
His leadership today has created a pivot of history that can help lead the Middle East and beyond to a future of prosperity and peace.
The jeopardy is now huge. The president is gambling that Iran will not have the capability or the guts to hit any of the many US bases in the region. The worst-case scenario is that they do. If Americans are killed, this will spiral fast. And on Iranian state TV, the threats were quick and direct.
We were negotiating with the Americans when we were attacked. You made this choice. You started this. The 40 to 50,000 American soldiers in the region are now legitimate targets.
After days of ambiguity, a president now decisive. Where next? It is impossible to tell. Mark Stone, Sky News in Washington.